So Wednesday night at our church, we were going through this teaching by Beth Moore, and she gave a short illustration, and she had this box, and caught my attention. And so she was talking about how this box represents, things that we could fill it with, and it could either be good stuff, or it could be, really bad stuff. And sometimes we fill these boxes, with things that, we rehearse over and over, and sometimes these things are hurts, and sometimes these things are scars that, things, that we've gone through in life, and that, how we've been hurt, or even how someone's wronged us. And we rehearse these things over and over, and, it's things like this that, can make us bitter in life and cause us to be really hateful, and just turn into a really bad person, and our life can go downhill. And so, I was listening to her talk about this and give this illustration, and it really just kicked me in the face because, God showed me that, this box represents our heart. And it really got me thinking about things that I've gone through, things that I've experienced, and, hurts and all that. And, or, regrets. But then I also started thinking about good things that have happened in my life, and good memories that I've held on to, and there were quite a few. There were a few, and some of them had to do with my mom and my dad. Really good memories, and So I was thinking about all that, but that's what God showed me. God said, your heart is the epicenter of where I reside, where God resides. And, we're all in this fight together, and we're all side by side, brothers and sisters in Christ, and in arms. And, I believe. I don't like to say I think. I'll just say I believe. I believe that, a lot of times we go through stuff in life, and, the battle can overwhelm us, and it seems like it's impossible, and the odds are stacked against us, and what really is that it's our human frailties that cause us to lose faith in God, cause us to lose faith in His Word. And lest we forget why we fight, and we fight for each other, and we fight for other people, and so, since this box represents our heart, it's like now I'm inspired. I've been really inspired by this message by Beth Moore, and so I'm gonna get myself a box, and I'm gonna start writing down. First, I'm gonna write down all the good things that I want in my life. And she talked about. She said, one important thing that we really need to remember is what God has done for us, what He did on the cross, what He did on Calvary. And when you get to thinking about what God did on the cross and Calvary, how He gave His life in place for us to save us from this darkness, save us from these sins, save us from chains, save us from bondage, save us from hell. Really, that, I don't know what it does for you, but that really encourages me, because, that tells me I'm free, I'm set free, I'm alive, and I'm no longer a slave to sin and death, and the chains doesn't have a hold on me. So I'm going to write down all the good things first, and then I'm going to put them in that box. And then I'm going to take, and I'm going to write down all the bad stuff that the enemy has plagued me with, and that I've gone through. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to burn it, man. I'm going to put it on my grill, and I'm going to roast it. That's what I'm going to do. You can do whatever you want, but that's what I'm going to do. So I just felt like I really wanted to share that with you guys. I hope it encourages somebody out there. I hope it reaches somebody out there. And I hope it ministers to somebody out there. Because I know that it changed the way that I see myself. And the way that I see situations in life. And things that my personal heart is going through. So man, just think about the cross. Think about salvation. Think about what God did for you. What He's brought you out of. What He's brought you through. And that you're no longer in the valley. And man, just take all this stuff and give it to God. And you're going to live a new life of freedom. Take care, guys. God bless. And stay strong.